Welcome back to another college football video in which today we'll be having two SEC historical powerhouses in the Florida Gators and the Georgia Bulldogs. Let me know in the comments below, who do you guys think will win this game in real life and what do you guys think the score will be? If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and I appreciate all the support. It will be interesting to see which head coach will come out on top in Billy Napier or Kirby Smart. So without further ado, let's get into it and see which team will come out on top. Should be a fun one. Florida will get the ball to start off the game, and Mertz is trying to find some room in the pocket and gets sacked for a loss. Great job by the Georgia Bulldog defense to get to the quarterback and to prevent him from escaping the pocket. Here on 2nd and 11, Mertz is going to have time in the pocket and get it out to his check down, and it is going to be Jaquavion Frazier's for a 10-yard reception, and this will bring up 3rd and inches for the Florida Gators at their own 35. Here on 3rd down, they got a man in motion, and they're going to give it to their running back, Montrell Johnson Jr., who rushes to the right-hand side on the outside, gets 2 yards for the first down. It is now 3rd and 10 for the Gators, and Mertz tries to get it to his receiver, but just throws it incomplete to the ground. This will bring up a 4th and 10 for the Gators, and they will punt the ball back to the Georgia Bulldogs. And here on 2nd and 13, the quarterback has time in the pocket, wait for the slant to get through, and they're going to pass it to Ladd McConkey for a 17-yard reception and a first down. Let's take a look at the replay right here. As the quarterback had time in the pocket, waited for the receiver to clear the defenders and get the first down. It is now 3rd and 3 for the Georgia offense, and the quarterback's going to get it to Marcus R. Jackson for a 16-yard reception and a first down. Let's take a look at the replay right here as the receiver gets through the defender and over the top and into open space, and an easy completion for the quarterback for the first down. And here on 2nd and 10, Carson Beck has time in the pocket and hits the open receiver Dominic Blaylock for a 10-yard reception. This will bring up a 3rd and inches for the Georgia Bulldogs. And Carson Beck is going to give it to the fullback Milton, who will rush for 3 yards and get the first down for the Georgia Bulldogs. Look at that Bulldog dancing celebration. It is now 3rd and 12 for the Georgia Bulldogs, and Beck has time in the pocket and will get it over the top of the defense to Dylan Bell for a 24-yard touchdown. Let's take a look at the replay right here as the whole team celebrates in for the score. Look at Beck have time in the pocket and work the left sideline to get it to the receiver, who had lots of green grass to get into the end zone. Georgia will now take a 7-0 lead over Florida with 2:24 left in the first half. It is now 3rd and 7 for Graham Mertz and the Florida offense, and they're going to get it to Douglas, who breaks the tackle and is working the left sideline going into Georgia territory right around the 40-yard line as he gains 31 yards on that pass with a huge amount of yak. That was awesome to see by Douglas. And here on 1st and 10, Graham Mertz quickly gets the ball out and is intercepted by Georgia Smith, who will get the first turnover of the game, and Georgia will start off right around the 40-yard line with 1:42 left in the first half. Here on 1st and 10, Carson Beck has a lot of time in the pocket, rolls out to his left, and has a wide open Brock Bowers, who will get inside the 10-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal with a 55-yard reception inside the 5, right around the 3-yard line. And look at how much space Brock Bowers had as the defense could not cover the receivers for that many seconds. And look at that effort by Bowers to force his way inside the 5. Here on 3rd and goal, it is a play action pass, and Beck is going to roll to his right, and everyone's covered, and he tries to rush it in, but loses 2 yards on the play as Georgia will take their first timeout with 5 seconds left. Here on 4th and goal, Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs decide to go for it, and Beck is able to get it to Brock Bowers for a 3-yard touchdown reception. And just like that, going into the second half, Georgia will take a 14-0 lead over Florida. Here on 2nd and 10, Carson Beck rolls to his right and waits for his receiver to clear. Bell gets a block on the sideline and takes it into Florida territory with a 24-yard reception right around the 47-yard line. And great start by the Georgia offense to start off the second half. It is now 3rd and 3 for the Georgia Bulldog offense, and they're going to give it to their running back McIntosh, who gets 4 yards on that rush and will get the first down to continue the Georgia Bulldog offensive drive. Here on 1st and 10, Carson Beck is going to pump, and the pressure gets to him quickly, but he finds the wide open Dominic Blaylock down the middle of the field for a 29-yard reception. And this will set up a 1st and goal for Georgia inside the 5, right around the 3-yard line. Great job by the Georgia offense on this play. It is now 3rd and goal for Georgia from the 8, and Beck tries to force it into double coverage, and luckily it isn't picked, and it is an incompletion. This will set up a 4th and goal for the Bulldogs, and it looks like they will settle for a field goal attempt right here, and the kick is up, and it's right down the middle of the field goal post as Georgia will take a 17-0 lead over Florida with a minute left in the third quarter. Here on 1st and 10, Mertz is going to give it to the running back Johnson Jr., who avoids the tackle and gains a 10-yard rush for a 2nd and inches. Great run by Florida on that play. Right here on the next play, Mertz is going to have a play action pass and will get it to Ricky Pearsall for a 8-yard reception and a first down. To start off the fourth quarter here on 3rd and 14, Graham Mertz gets it off, but it is picked off by the Georgia defender. This will give really good field position for the Georgia Bulldogs and will run down a lot of the clock remaining here in the fourth quarter. Here on 2nd and 7, Beck is going to give it to the running back McIntosh, who has lots of space down the middle of the field. Good block by the offensive line to allow the running back to get 13 yards on the play. Here on 2nd and 4, they're going to give it to their running back McIntosh, who gains 13 yards on the rush and will set up a 1st and goal for the Georgia Bulldogs inside the 10, right around the 6-yard line. Here on 2nd and goal, Carson Beck is going to have a quarterback draw and will rush for a 1-yard touchdown. And just like that, Georgia takes a 24-0 lead over Florida with 50 seconds left. Let's take a look at the replay right there, as the offensive line had good blocking up front to allow the quarterback to easily get into the end zone for 7. Florida got stopped with the 3-and-out and decided to punt the ball back to Georgia, and they will go into victory formation and let the clock run down to triple zeros as Georgia will defeat Florida 24-0. Let me know in the comments below, who do you guys think will win this game in real life, and what do you guys think the score will be? If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And if you're a fan of NFL and college football, stay tuned as we'll be covering it all season long. Appreciate all the support, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.